It's been a huge journey for the Elusive racing crew with over 15,000 kilometres flown in the last couple of days. We're here finally. It's been a long trip, 2 months it's taken the car to get here, 28 days on the water, held up in customs for a few days, the 3-day trip from Los Angeles where the car's been housed at Skunk2 Racing for the last couple of days, and here we are. We're Circuit of the Americas. It's a bit surreal for myself and the team, and to think that we've come all the way from Clayton in Melbourne, Australia, all the way to Texas is something pretty special, and we'll definitely take that a long way and make sure we do Australia proud while we're here. Yeah, day one. Don't really know where to kick off so far. I've now completed 2 laps of Circuit of the Americas, and I'd love to say that they've been amazing laps. The track's definitely next level. It's an amazing facility, an amazing track, but the old trusty DC2's had a few issues. So we actually broke 4th gear in the gearbox and split the gearbox casing as well. So lucky enough, the guys have got it all out. We're just waiting for a stock gearbox to get dropped off by an amazing Texas resident. So they're on their way out here now to drop off a gearbox, and we're hoping to get it in and hopefully get out for the last session today. Hopefully once it turns up, we can chuck it back in there and get out there as quick as possible. The boys worked flat out last night, but just couldn't get the gearbox in time to make it out for the last session. So what we've done is we spent the extra time last night to make sure the car was perfect for day 2. The good thing about it, we went out this morning for the first session on day 2 and put in some laps and got to show everyone what the Integra can do. So we're still currently sitting P7. We've done our 3 sessions. We got 1 more to go today. The guys on the laptops and all the crew have been working flat out to make sure the car's in as best position as it can, and best condition it can be, to give it our last little crack at trying to get in the shootout. So we're going to wind up the power a little bit and see what happens. It's a completely stock gearbox, not even an LSD. So we're going to see what happens. Hopefully we're not spraying gearbox parts all over the racetrack, because it is an amazing facility. So we've got about half an hour now until we get into the car and head on out for our last session. So we'll give it our all, and we'll full send it for us.
Here we have Dickie. He has 2 hot laps with that small fuel cell that they have. So he did a 2:25.471 his first lap. That's going to be their fastest lap time for the event so far.
Not bad for a stock transmission. A little piece of knowledge I got walking back from the front of the pits. They did swap the diff over, but not everything is compatible. The JDM driver side, so the passenger side wheel to us, is wheel spinning at 50 kilometers faster than the USDM driver side would be when they're getting wheel spin. So not everything is working as planned with that gearbox. They're getting about a 30-mile-an-hour difference on wheel spin. So the fact that they can even set the lap times that they are with what they're working with is super impressive.
I mean, that says a lot about the dedication of that team there, Elusive Racing. Top-notch team out here from Australia.
Day 2 wrap up from Circuit of the Americas. As you can see, the DC2 is getting loaded up for its trip back to Los Angeles. I can't say thank you enough for everyone that's been involved in the week that we've had. It's been an amazing journey from when we left Melbourne 2 months ago with the car. So I can't thank everyone from SuperLap Battle enough for inviting me out here. It's been an absolutely amazing trip, and trip of a lifetime to come here with our car and run around at Circuit of the Americas. So definitely wasn't a weekend completely smooth sailing with gearbox issues and a few other little issues, but we had the right crew on the job and got the car all done. So got out there for the shootout. was putting in a really good lap that I was really happy with, which would have possibly jumped us onto the podium, but got blocked by someone on the last corner. So those things are racing, can't change it now. They've happened. We move forward and we look forward to Atlanta in 2 months' time. So I think it's just been one of those trips that we'll get back to Melbourne and we'll explain it to everyone how crazy this place is and how big Time Attack in America is getting. So once again, thank you to everyone that's been involved.